But I wonder to what degree does the larger social structure have an impact on the psychological health of the individual?
I think a lot.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I don't think there's no I,
Right.
which is outside the we, right? You're all embedded with each other. For instance, I'm behaving a particular way in this room, I behave differently in the other room. Upon this social context, there's socialization, years of system and training that is there. So within psychology, different rules, the different schools that we follow. So I come from the view that there's no I without the we. So, for instance, one of the things that I also do before my lecture preparation is what is this called in my students' local language. Okay, for instance, silence. Right, one of the things. Chuppi, khamoshi, they're very different and have a different connotation, meaning, affect, emotion to it.
Yeah.
So, in the moment you bring culture and context, these things get very clear to you. Okay, and especially in case of depression, when they say somatizing, I think there's a paper that says most women in India, when they go and talk about their mental health issues, they say हमें tension होता है. Tension में. Okay. Now tension equivalent could be like stress, anxiety, but that's what they're talking about. Often they're saying tension in terms of the kid is not doing what I want the kid to do. Or my family is not behaving in the way that is socially appropriate, or बुरे tension book है. Things not going their way is giving them tension. So to equate it with stress and anxiety would be doing very partial justice to it. It's actually got to do with her not feeling good enough in a system, not feeling worthy enough, her kids not representing her, her mothering or parenting there. So all of this is in a system.